So here we go, yet another page in this long rivalry that has existed between two grand teams. One that looks as though it will continue no matter what else happens, no matter what the hand of fate deals both of these parties. It has the look of a glitzy, grandiose occasion. So it is time to let them at it.
Well, you know my record in derbies, Peter, but despite all that, it's an experience I savour. Yes, there's an awful lot of pressure amidst an atmosphere that's as intense as it comes. You've got to deal with that pressure. Well, the atmosphere, Peter, demands something highly charged. Yeah, we all know who's better on paper or in the rankings, but pride and passion can be a great leveller, especially here.
And Dijk pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Nayoni gently down. Played back in. Yoro played out to the left flank. And back to the goalkeeper. Van Dijk. Van Dijk, oh, good-looking ball. He's got away. Moved on forwards. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Isak. Danilo gets a cross in. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the... And the shot! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
So it is still 0-0. Big chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Yoni. Kerkez forwards and with intent. Clipped into space. Danilo. And it's played forward. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. That's a decent chance! Goal! Manchester United! The breakthrough strike! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Wirtz shifted up. Can he finish? And he's heaved it away. Oh, they could break here. Raphael. Oh, it's come. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's having a shot.
Okay, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Kerkez aim forwards. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Manchester United, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Manchester United picked up all 3 points from their previous game. The win, however narrow, really important. And that's been won straight back. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The referee's awarded a free kick. Mohamed Salah played out towards the right wing. And it's Wirtz. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Lofted upfield. He really is being given Danilo with the foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it. Raphael. Van Dijk out-muscled. Chance! It's a loose ball. And he's there to get it away. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nice control. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, could be danger here. Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, smashing header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Moved on forwards. Chance, surely! Oh, and that should have been two.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And here's Mohamed Salah. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Szoboszlai forwards and with intent. Goes for the shot! Do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Ogunai. Manchester United, moments now away from seeing this one out. Oh, can he get onto this? And he cuts out the supply. Kerkez. He is through here. Oh, look at the space here. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Manchester United really were great today. They showed a lot of battling quality.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Thought about the opposition here, Jim. They are a team that is stuttering badly.
Well, if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their work and get back to what they're good at. Should they rekindle a full commitment from every individual, if they don't win this one, they could well win the next. They have to maintain belief.
The whistle. McAtee. Aim forwards. Manchester United were simply a class apart in the corresponding fixture last season. They dismantled their opponents. Raphael. Brilliantly cut out. He's had a shot! Goal! Manchester United!
Manchester United, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Manchester United gain their reward with an early goal. Looks to the other side. Lobbed in behind. Heaven can get it clear. Cleared without complication. Nice looking ball. Real chance here. Heaven. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. Well, they could break here. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. McAtee! A real chance and a real let-off. Ogunai. Maguire. And it's played forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, that's a nice ball. Heaven tries to clear. Oh, nice touch. There are a few waiting for it. Mkhitaryan.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Mkhitaryan. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Manchester United. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Williams. And it's McAtee. Great defending, strong and determined. He's found a way through. Sommer claims it without any fuss. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Ogunai. Gets good distance on it. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. Tries a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Manchester United have a terrific defensive record over the last 5 games. Menu over to the left. Raphael. And he's well positioned. Decent chance! Raphael. Plays it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. McAtee caresses it through. And the ball is out of play. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. It's Mkhitaryan! And it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Anderson. McAtee shifted upfield. That has found him in acres of space. Now then, the ball's come loose. Can he stop it going out? That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Cleared away. The referee's awarded a free kick. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now the ball in. Oh, what a climb! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Heaven. Wins the duel this time. Oh, good spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rapidly approaching the end. Manchester United are looking odds-on now to extend their impressive run of form with yet another win. Can he spark a counter here? Anderson knocks it out wide. And the ball's come loose here. Heaven. Up towards the front line. Sells getting this one clear. Raphael. 4 added minutes on the board. No way through, so back it comes. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Manchester United, an opportunity then to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack. And he's there to get it away. So that's it. It is all over. Manchester United, well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, this was a result that reflected the difference in team strengths. I mean, you felt that all they had to do was release their power and they were going to steamroll their opposition, which pretty much happened.
A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space he needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. There's the whistle. Maguire. Wright does really well to win the ball there. Succumbs to the pressure. Edwards. Manchester United boast a very impressive defensive record of late. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Griezmann.
Are clearly looking to use the space out in the flanks here.
With a view to what exactly, Jim?
Well, it can encourage the fullbacks to get involved and increase their chances of more service into the box. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Real chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Clears it away. Manchester United are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. So who's he picking out? And he's well positioned here. Shoots! There it is! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the shot! It's really well cleared. Muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Manchester United have a free kick. He'll fancy himself from here. And now as good a time as any to pull level. Bruno Fernandes! Raphael. That has found him in acres of space. A real chance! Lovely bit of skill. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Raphael. Over to the left. And the finish! And for a moment, time stood still.
That's great industry from the front line there. A lot of chasing, a lot of pressure, and they forced the error.
Marcondes. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice physical challenge. And it's Griezmann. Chance, surely! It's a goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Manchester United grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. Moved on forwards. Tries to dink it through. That's good running with the ball. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Gets it away. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Tries to cross. Mkhitaryan, who was a starter in the last game. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And here's Griezmann. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Raphael. And he's found a way past. Oh, they could be caught out here. And that goes for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
But there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Amas shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. It really is now or never. They need a goal however it comes. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's an excellent interception. Griezmann. Charging forward, the ball at his feet. It is now or never. Time is against them. And he thumps it clear. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts? Welcome one and all to what we hope will be an intriguing contest between two of the better performers of this group stage in a first versus second showdown. The level of intensity around the game is more relaxed than you would have expected for a game of this magnitude, because in fact both teams have already sealed their progress. That has led to some expressing, perhaps reasonably, whether the game would have its sting taken out of it, but that has been denied emphatically in both camps, and it is clear that this will be truly competitive. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Koke. He's the kind of midfield player who can do a bit of everything. He's got wonderful technical ability, but also boundless energy and enthusiasm. If things start drifting away from this team at any point, they can rely on him to take things by the scruff of the neck and get them right back into it.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's the whistle, and here we go. Thiago Silva. Lookman. Endo. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Šeško. Oh, good spread. Rafael. Driving forward, Griezmann. Oh, good take in a good area. Shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Solot. And it's Endo. Lookman. Raphael. Out to the left it goes. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Menu. And reclaimed it in a trice. Lookman. Moved on forwards. Raphael. Griezmann has cut it out. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Now it's Solot. Solot forwards and with intent. That is a brilliant interception. Yoro, he's fizzed it forward. Raphael. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. This looks promising. Nice physical challenge. Ogunai. Raphael. Oh, easy pickings there. Simeone proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Mkhitaryan with a real chance here. Mkhitaryan! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And that has been cleared. Now it's Solot. And it's Endo. That's been slipped. Was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And it's played forward. This might spell danger. And the keeper has it. There's the end of the first half. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Manchester United are probably feeling relatively good about themselves.
And the shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Simeone? Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Ogunai. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ogunai wins the duel this time. Raphael. Endo. Spread out to the left. That's a good run down the left. Simeone's cross. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, he needed subduing, and it was never going to be soft and gentle, so this could get ugly against him here.
Yoro cuts it out. Griezmann It's a great ball. And the counter is on. Charging for... Can he finish? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Endo. Alvarez. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Endo. Simeone. A corner it is then. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And it's on the finish!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
The ball is loose and the chase is on.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Hernandez. Edenilson. Endo.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Heaven tries to clear. So that's it. It is all over. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Manchester United can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.